Hi, I'm Mike doing business as JR. Today we're going to talk about having a home office if you're working from home. You know, it can be very tricky when you're working at home because you have no supervision, you have nobody looking over you, you have nobody telling you what to do, you have nobody controlling your schedule, there is no set time. You're just free, which is awesome. It really is. But if you want to succeed, you need to stay focused. And you need to have a schedule. So I believe that if you're working full-time, you should treat it like a full-time job. At least when you get started. You know, it's like any job, you're always working to be promoted. So it's the same thing when you're working at home. Your goal is to work less hours. You know, when you start off at 8 hours a day. You know, once you start getting a rhythm going and you get a system going and you have a lot going out there, then you could start easing it down. You know, and eventually you may be going, you know, working 1 to 2 hours a day. And that would be freaking awesome. You know, I would love that. Spend 1 or 2 hours on this and then that's it. I'm enjoying the rest of my day. That would be fantastic. So, I wanted to talk about the home office. You know, you should kind of, you know, set a schedule. You wake up at a certain time every day. You have your breakfast, you know, you deal with the kids, however it may be. And then you walk into your office. Now, if you have a dedicated room that you can use for your home office, that's perfect. In that home office, you just want to have everything that you would use for your business. You don't want to have any extras in there. You don't want to have a TV or, you know, toys and games and things like that. You want to treat it like it's an office as if you were going somewhere. And that's how you would treat your office anyways. You know, you walk in the morning. You maybe take your little breaks, you have your lunch break. At the end of the day, you clock out, you shut the door, your office is closed for the day. Next day you walk in, you're back in business again. So that's what I would suggest. And I'm going to show you my office actually, to give you a little tour of it so you can see what I do. If you don't have an office, then you're going to want to find a place in your house that you can dedicate to be your workspace. Whether it's a corner of a living room or another room or your bedroom. You know, set up a corner desk, that's probably the best thing. Have some filing cabinets, have all your computer equipment there, telephone, whatever you would need, a radio, and that's where you work. And you try to limit the distractions. It can be tough. Another tip if you're working from home, try to get your chores done first. You know, and that might change your schedule. You know, maybe you start work at 10 instead, or at 9 o'clock. And the reason why I say that is because you're working at home now. You know, when you're at a brick and mortar place, and you're thinking about mowing the lawn, well, you can't go mow the lawn. You're at work. You know, so you're going to continue working and think about mowing the lawn all day. When you're at home and you think about mowing the lawn, you can actually go and mow the lawn. And then that's going to sit on you, and you're probably going to stare out the window looking at the grass going, God, I really want to mow that now. So take care of it first. You may have to vacuum the living room, and you're like, I gotta vacuum that living room. Write the chores down you need to do them first, and then go to work and stick with work. You'll find that you'll be more focused on your work than those things you have to take care of. Another thing you might want to do is have a daily planner. And schedule your work day. You know, what to do at what times, and then stick to it. So, those are some important tips if you're going to work from home. You know, a lot of people have cell phones now, but if you're going to be working at home, you probably want to have a landline or a VoIP phone. Magic Jack is a good one. You know, you're going to want to have another phone. You know, you can send all your business calls there. I know I don't want people calling me on my cell phone. You know, my cell phone's more of my private phone. I don't need people calling me all the time on my phone. So, you set up a system. As far as a computer, you may not be able to do this right away, but once you could start building up to it, I would have multiple computers. I would have a computer dedicated just for work. It's not used for personal. You know, sometimes, you know, your work computer is being used so much, it's taking its toll on the machine. Also, have backup, very important. That would suck if all your work suddenly disappeared. That actually happened to me recently. I made 40 videos. 40 videos for YouTube. And the hard drive crashed. All those videos were gone. And in order for me to recover them, I would have to spend a lot of money on software, So I just decided to reshoot the videos just to save money. But it really sucks because I didn't have a chance to back those up, and I really should have. So that's what it's like to work at home and what you should do if you have your home office. And I'm going to take you on a tour right now of my home office. This is right in the back of my house. I have plenty of shelving in here, which is great. Put all of my different things that I need, my office supplies and tools and paperwork. Over here I have a laptop where I do most of my work from, and then a video editing computer. I like to have everything right next to each other, so I've set the desk up so it's an L shape. But that way all I have to do is just spin around to the next computer. It's very efficient. You know, I'm able to work without, having to move all around the office. I have everything right within reach. Now here I have the window open, but typically I will keep the blinds closed. I find it best to not be distracted by anything. Another great tool is a whiteboard. The whiteboard is very helpful because it helps me keep track of everything I'm doing. I like to put my goals on there and the things I need to do. If you look on top, you'll see all those squares. Those are all of my websites and my different businesses. And I try to connect each one, but this is how I can keep track of everything that's going on. I know which ones I need to go look at and things like that. And of course a corkboard is very helpful. You'll probably find that you use that a lot as well. So that is my home office, and I hope that helps you. I mean, if you don't have a whole room to spare like I have, you could simply do that setup right there. Just your desk, your computer, have a corner setup, have a cabinet, and maybe a filing cabinet and a whiteboard, and just do that in a corner of a room. If you have a living room or wherever you can find, and that may help you work more efficient. And of course, the big goal is to work less at home, get more done in less time, make more money, and enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you next time.